Give you a little bit of background here. We have 6 companies that will be presenting their ideas. It'll be in the following format. They'll get 5 minutes for presentation and then 5 minutes for Q&A from the judges. I am the timekeeper on this, and I start to body check people at 5 minutes and 1 second. So this is kind of exciting for me. Our judges, J.D. Deitch with Ipsos, raise your hand. Hey. Tanya Franklin with Lowe's, Ryan Patel with Pinkberry, Kei Awasaka with Ricoh, and do we have Shane? Oh, there we go. Andrew Reed, Vision Critical, and then Jeff Krentz with WPP. Thank you guys for being the judges. They will be judging each of the concepts on the originality, the presentation quality, market potential, scalability, and ease of implementation. We have probably the best competition that we've had to date. Each time I say that, and honestly, each time it keeps getting better. The winner of this competition, based on the judges' scoring, will win $25,000, sponsored by Kantar, Lowe's, and Vision Critical, so thank you all for that. And we started out, I think there were somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 entries. The 6 companies that were selected, 5 of them had the most points. There's one selection that is the wild card, and we just picked them because, I don't know, we like their name or something. But that's where the 6 companies come from. So with no further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Adriana Roca on OpinionsApp. So come on up.
So where can I go from here?
You need that?
I have the mic. Oh, the time is on. Okay. Judges, my name is Adriana. I am the founder and CEO of EC Labs, the creator of OpinionsApp. OpinionsApp is here to profoundly change the way we conduct market research and solve one of the biggest issues we have nowadays in this industry, called surveys. But why? Well, we all know that surveys suck, at least the way they've been conducted in the last 15 to 20 years. You know, online panel respondents are tired for receiving tons of creepy surveys, and the new generations, they have no patience at all to keep responding boring surveys or keep responding questions all the time. The other issue with surveys is that the data that we collect may not reflect the truth, because what people say now may not reflect what they're going to do tomorrow. So how can we solve that? There is a huge opportunity because the world is mobilized. In just 5 years, 70% of the world population will have smartphones, and more than ever, people are willing to share their opinions, their sentiments, their experience. That's how they do all the time when they go to social media, when they use mobile apps to interact with friends. So how can market research take advantage of this new opportunity? That's where gamification plays a key role, because gamification has the power to transform boring activities into something that is cool, that is fun, and engaging. So gamification taps people's emotions, okay? We can unlock the most intrinsic motivators, such as self-esteem, discovery, different type of emotions, okay, that keeps us engaging and returning and motivated in long term. So how can we apply gamification to market research and really create engagement in long term? Let me explain our solution. So we've put together proven gamification techniques integrated with social media elements and state-of-the-art user experience design, and created OpinionsApp. So there are several ways of people to engage and connect with people and interact with the app. And as they interact, we build the opinion score, a patent-pending algorithm that measures the quality and the power of people's opinions. So let me play the video and show how the user experience looks like. Okay, users need to create an account and log into the app. So as they create their account, we start learning about their demographic profiles and their technographics as well. And when they log into their account, they find different ways of interacting. For example, they can go into a live feed of discussions, that they go to Facebook, they can follow people, they can share experience, they talk about brands, they can talk about products, they can also comment and rate other users' experience. They can like and dislike, and all of these interactions go into a huge database and keep updating the user's profile and also affecting the opinion score. So now you can see how a survey can look like. We even don't call a survey, for example. Now we can see like a challenge where we ask them to upload video, to respond to a question. So everything is part of this experience. And they keep engaging and participating. There are different types of incentives. For example, as you can see now, they receive badges. So we unlock their instincts of building reputation. For those who wanted to compete, they can compare their scores with other users. So all of the experience is redesigned to be really fun and interactive along the way. I haven't finished it yet. So when you look into the app, you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg, because the app is integrated into a very advanced technology platform, connected to a social media platform, a do-yourself research model, a community management and gamification system. We can easily build branded apps and communities using the same technology. So brands wanting to interact privately with a group of consumers can use this technology to launch new communities in a sample management model. So all of this goes into a big data platform in the cloud, scalable, and easy to implement and to scale. At last but not least, how do we make money with this app? We have two primary segments: the consumers. The app is free, but the users can pay for premium features, and they also can use the do-it-yourself model. So we want to be the next SurveyMonkey for this industry, okay? So consumers can easily create their projects and collect their data. And for the enterprise, they can use our do-it-yourself model, they can build their communities, their private communities, and they can sign up for our Big Insights data services. So judges, we want to receive this prize, and with your help, we want to take OpinionsApp as the next big thing for this industry. Thank you.
We have 5 minutes for Q&A from the judges. Do you guys have a microphone? Well, I'll let you have mine, I guess.
Great presentation, thanks. A couple questions. How many users do you have now? Do you have paying clients right now?
Yes, actually it's not paid clients, because we launched the app in the beginning of this year. We selected Brazil as our test market, because Brazilians are heavy users of mobile and social media. And for us, it's easier just to launch in Brazil. And we have nowadays current 1,200 active users. Around 60% of them check the app more than once a day, because they keep going, wanting to see new activities. We have a team building a different type of activity where they can collect diamonds. There are different things that I didn't have time to explain. But it's really a habit formation technology, because when people think about sharing experience and exchange opinions with others, they think on OpinionsApp as the first destination.
Can I have the mic? There it is. Do you force people to give you the big data and all that other stuff underneath it? I mean, otherwise you look like a panel company.
No. We don't force people to share anything that they want. They download the app, and it's clear on the terms of the app. They fill a very short registration profile. And actually, the big data comes from all of this data that is collected. So in the terms of the app use, all of the data, it's like a Facebook, all of the data there.
Do they do anything else? I mean, are you passively measuring what they're doing in Facebook or what they're doing online or anything like that?
That is part of our plan, to integrate with other social media platforms, so their opinion score can even be affected depending on the type of content they share in Twitter and Facebook as well. So it's part of the roadmap to integrate other social media. Not for now yet.
So I think you did a case study in Brazil. How's that is your focus more about Latin America to the US? I understand consumers.
No.
What is your guys'
Definitely
strategy?
we want to go global. We are just launching in the US. So we have the platform ready in Spanish, Portuguese, and English-speaking markets. So our goal for Q3 and Q4 is expanding to the US market and then other English-speaking markets as well.
So do you have an entry strategy into the US? Because I just know that we don't have sample problems in Brazil. They use social media.
Our entry is start with the US Hispanic market, because we have a lot of background with the Latin American and Hispanic market. So that will be our entry strategy.
I had a question about, you made reference to intellectual property. Mm-hmm. Can you talk a little bit about the unique claims that you're making in your IP applications?
We've created this OpinionsApp algorithm that takes in consideration 11 variables to build the score. And every month, the users have the chance to improve their scores. So we have, the different variables that affect in positive way or in negative way the score. For example, if they participate in a sponsored activity and the agents or the client disapprove, for example, their response, that hurts the score. And as they receive likes, as they share comments and other users approve their content, their scores grows. So we have a patent pending algorithm, for this specific opinion score. We want to take this really big, as people take care of their credit score, they will be taking care of the opinion score because it measures the reputation and the impact of their opinions. Okay.
So great presentation, thank you.
you.
So there are tons of mobile survey companies, both quantitative and core. What is your biggest advantage over the competition?
Yeah, we see standalone applications. We haven't seen yet an application that integrates big data, gamification, social, online communities. For example, we are already building with this technology actually it has a huge potential because we started with a pilot project for a brand, a global consumer brand company, using that for creating hard information, for consumers using, this mobile app branded for them to create engagement and insight. So I haven't seen in the industry any application that is not just a standalone, just community or just survey or just gamification. And I think that we are very unique in terms of integrating everything in the same platform. Okay.
With the badges, how do you keep people engaged once they get really far up that scale to the point where it's not just a
We have
heavily
a
opinionated-
dedicated team of designers and marketing team. They are very creative, and we create badges depending on different type of activities they complete. So we have a social currency that we call diamonds. So they have different levels when they accumulate the diamonds. Or, for example, we have quizzes as part of the type of activities. They have some mini games that is part of the interface as well, the platform. So when they complete an activity and they respond correctly, for example, about a TV series, they receive a badge that they are experts in a specific subject. So there are different ways of creating new type of badges and creating, new type of incentives that people want to collect.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.